Good morning, relatives. Today is this very special day, and we are going to get started with our swearing-in ceremony here for 2018. And with that, we are going to bring in our colors by our Veterans Association. We appreciate them, and we are going to have a welcome song followed by the flag song rendered by our Winnebago singers. If you would please rise at this time. Friends and relatives, at this time we'll have a prayer rendered by Mr. Victor Smith. Please give him your kind attention.
I'll say thank you to all of you for being over here on this occasion, the Tribal Council. And I want to say congratulations to these newly elected and then the ones that are already on there. I wish them a good year, a good 3 years again. And then each and every one that is here, appreciate your votes for them and your feelings for them. And it's been a while since I prayed for the Tribal Council. So it's an honor and a privilege to ask me to do this today. So bear along with me just a little bit. I'm not real good at this, but I'll try. And this day, this wonderful day that you have given to us. And I pray at this time, God, you will hear a word that I say to you. On behalf of this Winnebago tribe and the Tribal Council, they have held an election in the past. And I ask God that you would look upon these newly elected officials of the tribe, and then all those that are in there, the council that is in there. I pray that you would bless them accordingly, that they would do the right thing, and say the right thing, and be the right way. I pray in Jesus' name for them at this time, God. And this Winnebago tribe, I pray that you would look upon us and pity us and bless us as you have been doing in the past. And I thank you, God, for all the blessing that you have given to us, everyday life that you give to us. I pray for our elders. I pray for our children. I pray for those less fortunate. And there are those, Heavenly Father, that held their hand up to you. They put on a uniform to serve, to sacrifice themselves on the behalf of this country that we live in, that we would live in peace and harmony with other countries, Heavenly Father. I pray for these soldiers, men and women. And there are others, God, that are in mourning today. There are others that are sick in homes, hospitals, God. I pray all these things, I pray in Jesus' name at this time, God. And if I have forgotten anybody, forgotten anything, God, I ask that you would take care of it for us, each and every one, all the homes represented here at this time, Heavenly Father. You would visit their home, and things would be good for them in their everyday life, wherever they go, whatever they do, God, I pray. Again, if I've forgotten something, God, I pray that you would take care of it for me, Heavenly Father. And our neighbors, the Maha tribe, I pray for them. And we have elders and children in 4 directions. And we have relatives in the 4 directions. I pray for them at this time, God. Whatever they need, whatever they're doing, God, I pray in Jesus' name for them at this time, Heavenly Father. And these many words I want to say to you, God, on behalf of this Tribal Council. Again, I pray for you in Jesus' name for them. And not intentional to forget something, God, but I ask in Jesus' name that you would pity me and look upon me in my everyday life, God. You know who I am. You know how I am, God. I try to be the way you want me to be, Heavenly Father. I want to say that in Jesus' name. Mauna, Maua Conchagra, Jesus, oh Conchagra, we heard the kids high out there. Escape change, I hope. Oh. Thank you.
Good morning. All right. For the newly elected council members, I'm going to ask you either stand or remain seated as you choose and to raise your right hand. I state your name. Do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution and the bylaws of the Winnebago Tribe of Nebraska in the state of Nebraska, and that I will endeavor to perform faithfully and well all the duties of tribal council member to which I have been elected, so help me God. Congratulations. At this point, we will go to the election of office members. It is my job to run the meeting, at least for the point of nominating the chair. So is there a nomination for the chair? There's a nomination for Frank White as chair. Is there a second? Second. There is a second. Is there any debate? It's a nomination for Kenny Mallory. All right, there's a nomination. There's a nomination for Kenny Mallory as chair. Is there a second? There is a second. All right, any other nominations? All right. Hearing none, then it appears that there are ballots. So if there is no other debate, then if everyone will write their selection down, and we'll move to collect from there. Kenny Mallory, Frank White, Frank White, Frank White, Kenny Mallory, Frank White, Kenny Mallory, Frank White, Frank White. The vote is 6-3. Mr. White has been chosen as chairman. So, Mr. Chairman, I will pass the meeting to you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, the chair will accept nominations for vice chairman. Is there a second for the nomination? The nomination for Kenny Mallory, is there a second? The second. Are there any other nominations for vice chairman? Jim Stowe made a nomination for Curtis St. Cyr, Alan Warner second. Victoria Ketchion made a motion for Kenny Mallory. Mel Frenchman second. No.
Mr. Chair, I respectfully decline, but you don't need a second for nominations.
Yeah.
You only need a second to close nominations. I respectfully decline.
Are there any other nominations? Close the nominations. By acclamation, Curtis St. Cyr has been selected as tribal vice chairman. The chair will entertain nominations for secretary.
I nominate Coley Brown.
You don't need a second for nominations.
What do you say? I couldn't hear him. Been a nomination for Kenny Mallory.
Make a motion, nomination cease.
Been a motion to cease nomination. Roland Warner nominated Coley Brown. Louis LaRose nominated Kenny Mallory. Could you use the ballots in front of you. Make your selection. Kenny Mallory. Kenny Mallory. Coley Brown. Coley Brown. Coley Brown. Kenny Mallory. Kenny Mallory. Coley Brown. Coley Brown. Vote is 5-4 in favor of Coley Brown. The chair will entertain nominations for treasurer.
Move to nominate Roland Warner.
Nominate Tori Kitchion.
Are there any other nominations?
Move to have nomination cease.
And motion to have the nomination cease. Curtis Ainsier nominated Roland Warner. Kenny Mallory nominated Victoria Ketchion. Use the ballots in front of you to make your vote. Roland Warner. Roland Warner. Victoria Ketchion. Tory. Roland Warner. Tory. Roland Warner. Victoria Ketchion. Roland Warner. Vote is Roland Warner 5, Victoria Ketchion 4. Roland is the president.
Okay, we'll have tribal council remarks. Again, over this side, work this way.
Good morning, everyone. Good to see you all here this morning. I just want to thank you all for your votes for our candidates and wish them well on this year as we work together. I want to thank everyone who really came together as a community to discuss the issues and what we were going to do to move forward together. And I think I'm really proud to continue to be a part of this table and thank everyone for their active participation, and I encourage you guys to keep coming to the meetings and hearing from you directly, because what happens at the table impacts your lives, impacts the future, and impacts the infrastructure of what we're trying to accomplish as a tribe and a community. So I want to congratulate Louis, Mel, and Jim on his continuation, and also congratulate the officers. And I just think that we've got work to do, and it's time to concentrate on the larger issues and the threats that we have coming to our tribe and Indian country nationally. Thank you.
I just want to take a moment to share with you our financial situation, because I know that's what's scaring people all over the community and on our reservation. And it's even out in the public, and they're not so much scared of it as they are making fun of us for it even being out there. Yes, we as a tribe, we're in debt, but if you own a home or if you're buying a car, you're in debt too. Everybody is in debt if they're anywhere successful. That's just how life is. And I just want to come out and tell you people openly that yes, we're in debt. No, we're not poor. We're not delinquent. We just, as a council, are not being good stewards of the resources that we have as a tribe. You look at our reservation, we have rich farmland to the east of us. We have rich forest land. We have a river going down our boundaries. We have major highway. We have major railroads. We have cities where are close to us with colleges and everything we need. We're blessed just in the location we're at. And I just have to tell you, don't let the fear of being in debt make you think adversely towards this council. Just encourage us to be better stewards of our money. You know, I can't imagine a tribe having $20 million in investments being poor. You know, why consider yourself so poor that you can't touch those investments? That's what the tribal council years ago decided when they set aside money from the casinos and from HCI. They put that in investments for a day when they would need it. Today may be one of those days when we need it. We want to make improvements at our casino. We want to pay, they owe $5 million on that total construction that took place 10 years ago. There's still $5 million to be paid on that. We as a council want to take $5 million from our investment portfolio to pay that off, so that the casino can have a good history of payments and have good collateral, or if that's what you want to call it, but be in a good financial picture. Plus, it would allow the casino to send more money over to us and not have to pay almost $20,000, $30,000 a month on the interest of that portfolio. And there's a lot of other reasons and a lot of other ways we can tap our investment if we need to make our life and our reservation, our tribal council, even more, what do I want to call it, have a better reputation. Not that we don't have a good reputation, but people, I'm just trying to tell you, we're not poor. We're not poor by no means. Yes, we're in debt. we never miss paying our bills. And I think there's a lot of tribes in this country that just wish could be able to have half of what we have. So I just want to share that with you today. I've often wanted to put this in the Winnebago News, but I don't think it's something that has to go out to the public, because there are other tribes that aren't as prosperous, and it just isn't a good reflection on them to not be able to have what we have. So that's what I want to share with you.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. First of all, thank you all for coming down here. I want to say farewell and give my best wishes to Isaac and Vince. They are great guys. They do good. They will continue to do good for this tribe. I want to congratulate Louis and Mel for getting on. Congratulate Jim. I look forward to another good year to serve you guys. Remember that this is your tribe, this is your council, your money, everything. Whatever you need, come down and we'll see what we can do to help. Hopefully we can accomplish some great stuff this year. And Kenny was talking about $5 million to pay off some loans. Get on these guys so we can use the rest of that money for expansion. A water park so we can triple our income from the casino. More money in our pockets for you guys too. Thank you.
Oh, I need pay. Education, I need to give no. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you for making your way over here at this time and then encouraging us along with your presence. It's a real encouragement to us to see you here, and it's a real honor and privilege to be able to serve as a tribal treasurer again. And I want to reiterate some of the things that Kenny said. I agree with him in regards to working towards paying off that debt for our casino so that we could move forward and get that taken care of and work towards a better future for our tribe. And I want to say thank you to Isaac for all his commitment and his service to our tribe. And I say God bless him and his family. And I say God bless you to our new members here. So congratulations. Look forward to working with you. God bless all of you. God bless the Winnebago tribe. Thank you.
Wajo kena hini karage wino. Hainipi. I'd like to thank all of you for coming down here. And what was mentioned is, this is your tribe. This is your leaders here. Whether you like it or not, you supported them or not. This the smallest little thing has divided us as a community and as a tribe, and that's been going on this last year. And those little things, it really divides us and hurt people. I don't like to see that. These are the things I didn't get on the council to be a part of that. And all of that, you're a reflection of your elders, your family, your mom and dad and Choka, all of them. You're a reflection of that. If you were taught anything, these kind of things are important to keep our ways going. That's who we are as a people. We got to have a past before we have a future, they say. And our tribe has a rich history. You think about our old ones, they came down this way and finally settled here. What's important to remember who we are and where we come from. That's what's really important. And to take this tribe even further, regardless who's here. That's what's important. You know, I know you don't all agree how maybe we all, made a motion or something like that. I ask all of you to come down, and be a part of that process. It was mentioned, you need to know that, the financial part of the thing, the equation. We have a casino, we have an economic development arm, we have Class 2 casinos, we have investments, and that's your money, that's the children's money. And it's imperative that you know what the numbers are. Yeah, we have a portfolio, and you need to know what's in there and where we're trying to go. There's been just some discussion on the water park out Winnebago to bring more money over here. That's the thinking. We want to do a nursing home or assisted living. That's going to cost money. We just got funded through a grant to get a new halfway house, but there's some cost share to that. So those are the things that is going to help our people. This opioid crisis, this drugs in our community, those are the real issues. So all this mudslinging and things like that, it just hurts us. It divides us, So I ask all of you, to come together as a community, as a tribe. And that's what I want. And I recognize all of you, and all of you that work in those capacities that serve our people. That's what it's about, being the servants to your people. I want to thank Isaac Smith. I would like to thank Vincent Bass. They're at the table there. We went through making some hard decisions collectively. And they did an excellent job and the best that they could. So I want to recognize them. And I wish them well, whatever they want to do. Victor, I want to say thank you to the prayer, for saying that. And that goes a long ways. We write on those prayers, the ones before us, the leaders before us, brought us this far. Not just one council can take credit for what we have. It goes way back there, and we had some good leaders. And I see some of the leaders in this room. There was a vision where they wanted to take this tribe. We need to regain focus here for the betterment. And I want to thank the drum group for coming out, singing that appropriate song. That song, those words, talk about helping one another, love one another. That's what that means. So I want to say thank you for singing the appropriate song and try to help bring this back together, And I want to congratulate the new councilman, Louis. Louis got a wealth of experience, and you can't replace experience. Mel, the young man here, got some good ideas and wants to do some things as well. So we've got to listen to one another. We've got to support one another. These kind of things. So I don't want to say too much, and I want to say thank you for all the veterans that brought in the colors. Those feathers, that staff. And what you went through, you stand for. So I want to thank all veterans in this room. And I know we need to bring this back together and focus on what's facing our tribe nationally. And you see the current administration that have no respect towards tribal sovereignty. So there's a lot of things at hand and at stake that you don't know, and we ask you to come down and engage with us. And we're trying to make the best decisions. And thank you for coming, all of you. thank you for the prayer, and thank you for bringing us this far. I hope.
Ho, Honey P. I just want to say good morning to all of you, and thank the Creator for a beautiful day. You know, when we say our prayers in the morning and we give thanks to our ancestors and all of those that went before us, and then also some of the things that they tried to teach us, take care of one another, be good to one another, and then try to go through the day and smile with somebody. And sometimes you might have to cry with them, and then also try to be good to somebody during that day. And then also want to say thank you to Vincent and Isaac for all their efforts on behalf of the tribe, and then also all of the other candidates that stepped forward and put their name on the ballot to serve their people. That was that thought that went into their minds. You know, this tribal council here has been in existence for many years, since those original treaty signers way back in 1620. That succession of authority has remained here with this governing body, and some of the relatives here are descendants of those original treaty signers. So we've come a long way. And then all of the things, and they talk about the Winnebagos and many landmark decisions, and some of the leaderships in those decisions with the Corps of Engineers. They said that nobody ever beats the Corps. And Louis Rose and Reuben and them guys were a part of that, where they beat the Corps and we got our land returned to us. They were going to shut down the hospital. And the Winnebago tribe made that effort, lobbied for 14 years that they got it. And then Kenny Mallory was the chairman when they gave him a check. And so we've done a lot of things, and we're continue to make improvements, but also remembering our culture, our language, and try to teach that to our children. And a lot of the our young students have went through the language program, and now they're getting to speak fluently. They're working off their the language curriculum and developing all of that. So we're really diversified, many programs. We have a hospital, and then another first is that effort on with Danelle and Tori and the legal team, that one of the first in the country to take over a hospital. So that transition from right now until the Winnebago 12 Clans Unity Hospital is certified with CMS. So we still got a ways to go, but that's another first for Indian country, and the Winnebago have accomplished that. So we've put our minds and we work together. There's nothing we can't do. We think about the elders. We think about our children, our education system. Always looking for ways to improve and create more courses and partnerships with these different federal agencies and foundations and stuff like that. So I just wanted to mention these things and also say thank you to all of you for getting out to vote, and then all of the families that are here, all of the clans that are here, all of the families that are represented. I just wanted to say thank you to all of you. Again, say thank you to the veterans for bringing in the staff and the flag for that honor song. It was appropriate song, the flag song, the honor songs, and also say thank you to you, Choka Victor, for that prayer. So with that, I want to say about that much. Aho, God bless you. God bless the children. Aho.
Ho, friends and relatives. I myself, sat at home and watched some of the council, the way the meetings had unfolded, and some of our women relatives, some of the things that they needed answered. I was sitting at home, I'd hit my table and be like, why in the hell ain't they saying something? So I threw my name in there in a hat, and this is a really big surprise for me. I feel really good. I mean, that you all voted for me, and like I said, it's kind of scary. I mean, when I sing out in that circle for my people, for clans, for family members, I get that feeling in here. You call it not KP feeling. That's when you're united. You can feel that song when you sing, it makes you cry. And to see that amongst my people, that unity, even for a minute, all the negativities, you know, it's overseen for that spell, and that's good. I think we need to carry that along this table as well. Because in the end, you know, like some of them express, it's us, it's ours. Getting into the political game was something new. I mean, woo. You know, people ask me things, and are you on this side? Are you with them? Are you with them? Christ's sakes, I'm for my people. I don't take no sides. Kind of, if we were to get, instance, if we were going to get $5.99, I get $5.99. I won't get fucking $2,500 because I made the motion. You know, I mean, enough is enough. I've been talking with my family, and, you know, I have a small business that I'm very proud of, and I want to continue to do it. And I wish that somewhere along this table we can come to an agreement of some way to work it out, because I enjoy working for myself. I enjoy making my own damn money with these hands. And I would like to continue to do so. And I can't accept $1 from you to sit at that table no more, because I've had enough myself. I just can't understand it. And, you know, it's time for a change, and I hope we can make a positive change for all of us. It may take some time, but some of these things that we're talking about at the moment, hell, I think gaming is dying. I think it's a bad move for us. That's just my opinion. I think we need to really concentrate on some other things to bring in some more revenue for us besides just depending on that casino to do it for us. I don't even play there. I can go on about the reasons why I don't, but through all that, man, I really appreciate you guys' support, and I'm going to do my best to stand up for you. And if they want to make decisions that I see in the long run ain't going to be good for us, then I'm going to tell them. Because I can make it in the society anywhere in the private sector, and I'm not afraid to do it. But they keep me employed here, and I enjoy it. You know, I ain't making millions of dollars at what I do, but I'm happy. And I'm able to put a few of my friends to work here and there, and you know, I'm grateful for that. I'm along with each and every one of my tribal members, is why I stood up here and put my name in a hat, because we need more. There's no way around it. We need more. And I know our teachings is, you know, money isn't everything, but with this day and time, we need it. And that's going to help with all the programs that we need. I think we need to, you know, think about and find those ways to accomplish these things. I've said that before, you know, and it's real simple. It's just, you move forward, you tackle it, you get done, and you move on to the next one, whatever issue it may be. As I said, I hope we can work something out with this table, because after we get done here, I got some trim work I need to get done. and like I said, I'm not going to take no pay. I just, no. And I don't know how it's going to work out or whatever, but I'm serious. If it helps us get us out of the hole, then so be it. You know, we all need to prosper somewhere, somehow. So I hope I do the best I can. I want to do the best I can. And I know there's going to be some obstacles and things that you know, are going to make me probably feel like I want to quit. But that all goes back to a story what's told to me when my Choco Fred was on the council. The minute I start taking $1 and I work for myself, I don't work for my people. That's my attitude. Thank you.
I'm going to say good morning to everyone. And I want to begin by saying thank you to you, Dega, for your prayer. And then the drum group for the appropriate songs that you sang. And thank you all for making your way over here today. And also I want to say thank you to the 400 plus eligible voters that came out and cast their vote. And I'll say congratulations to Louis, Mel, and Jim. And all the words that were said by each of the council, thank them. And I heard it mentioned from 2 or 3 council that talked about the casino. You know, up until now, you know, the tribe has been dependent on the revenue that the casino generates for us. You know, it makes it possible that we can employ at least 400 tribal members in our programs. And when the casino first started providing the dividends to the tribe, you know, we were probably about 150, 200 employees. So that's changed over the years. And we look at what's going on in Sioux City. The Sioux City is providing additional support for our competitor, Hard Rock. And it makes me wonder, why can't we do the same thing? Why can't we do something for the casino that provides the necessary revenue for us? That facility is well over 25 years old. And if anybody knows any construction, you know, that type of building doesn't last that long. So we need to make necessary improvements to that facility. And because management at the casino is taking every penny possible to send over here as agreed upon, and there isn't any additional money to address the necessary improvements at the casino. So I believe that what we need to do is we need to sit down and talk seriously on what we're going to do for the future. You know, we do have a portfolio, and it takes 9 of us to do anything with that portfolio. And and actually that's where the money originally came from, was the casino. And I believe that if we can do something, it's only going to help us, this tribe. And there's some things that have taken place over the past couple days that is very encouraging for all of us. We had a meeting in the chambers Monday, and we arrived at a verbal agreement that the 4 entities that we have in our community, Winnebago Casino, HCI, and 12 Clans Unity Hospital and the Tribal Council, we're going to sit down and we're going to talk about the future of the tribe. And we're going to hopefully, you know, reach some kind of understanding on what is good for our people. There's a lot of needs we have here, and there's a lot of things that we need to address. And I believe that if these 4 entities can sit down and make a plan exactly what we're going to do. There's been a division in this tribe, And it's my goal to bring our tribe back together. And in order to do that, we need to talk. We need to have a sincere dialogue. We need to look at all the issues that we have here. And there are many. And our tribe, not only do we have issues here in our community, but we have it within the state, within our region, and nationally. And Tori has been addressing the health issues nationally, and she's being recognized. So that's a plus for this tribe. And I've been working with the Great Plains Tribal Chairmen's Association. There's a lot of things that are going on in this whole corridor that we need to be aware of. There's a constant fight with Keystone. And if you don't know it, that pipeline is being proposed just not too far from here. And there was a lot of issues in the past when that pipeline was constructed up in the Dakotas. And you see it on Facebook, you see it in Indians.com, where it talks about our Native women being abducted. And it's all due to these man camps that are nearby. And we have to be aware of those things. We don't want any of our women to be hurt in any way. So, what they're proposing is that they're going to bring these workers through Nebraska. And I, for one, am very much concerned about it. What's going to happen? And we have some of our tribal members that are going out there and fighting this whole issue. They're doing it individually. And I hope someday we, as a sovereign nation, can unite and we fight it together. Because if we don't do anything now, we're only going to hurt ourselves in the future. As I said, there are a lot of issues locally, in the state, and in the region, and nationally. The Trump administration is proposing to reorganize the Department of Interior. And there's been a objection to it, and we're going to fight that. But we're going to try and get this communication out to everyone. We're going to use our website and get this information out so you know what's going on. We've been making gradual improvements on it, and it's only going to get better. Okay, this past year, as you all know, we took over management of our hospital. And Jim had mentioned it. And we're the first tribe in this region to take over a hospital, to take over management. And there's a lot of things that we need to do to complete our goal. There's some bumps that we have to overcome. And one of the problems that existed before July 1st was we found that the tail was wagging a dog at the hospital. The staff were dictating to management on what they should be doing. And we all know that's not right. One of the first concerns, and not too long ago, I had one of the employees come to my home because they were making changes. That employee didn't like it. And what I told that employee is that our number one concern is for the health and well-being of that person that comes through the door. That should be the first concern we have, and we should treat everybody respectfully. Be concerned about their health care. So those are just a few highlights, and I want to thank each one of you for coming. And I was hoping to go back there and get some refreshments, but it looked like most of it's gone. Sarah was enjoying herself. But thank you all again. Thank you for your support, and we're going to do the best that we can. I'd just like to add one more thing. Some of the councilors are making a trip to Wisconsin tomorrow, and we're going to sit down with the Ho-Chunk Nation, our brother nation, and we're going to talk about the issues that we have here and what they have up there. And we're going to develop a relationship that existed before, and we're going to work towards that. Been working at this for 6 or 7 months, and now it's going to be reality. So, just to give you some information. So I'm going to say that much, relatives. And thank you all again. God bless you, your family, your relatives. Have a good day.
Oh, friends and relatives, before we adjourn here, we would like to have our veterans come up, and we appreciate our veterans, and they're going to retire the Eagle staff as well as our colors. We want to recognize Honorable Patrick Runge for concluding and doing the ceremony, our interim CEO, Esther Mercer, our CFO, Alan Post. We also like to recognize our drum group over here, OC Earth, Craig, Les, Silas, Rojas, and Mr. Chris Marufo. And we appreciate Sweetwater Cafe for the complimentary coffee and pastries. With that, please rise, remove your caps as we call the veterans up here to remove our colors for today. Again, thank you very much. And Tribal Council, don't go too far. We have to take a group picture after this. So if you please bear with us. Drum group, if you would, please. Aho.